Second half here at Tom Landry Stadium, about to get underway. 0-0 score so far through this first half. Pretty evenly matched. Both have a good amount of shots on each other's goal. TCA would have a little bit more chances to score, opportunities to score. Nolan not as much, but they've had their moments to be able to score. So see who can capitalize first, and should be a good second half. Waiting for the head referee to give the okay to start the second half. Still waiting, and here it goes. And second half has begun. TCA with the ball starting off. It'll be given to Evan Jansen, and he'll kick it out to Daniel Jones out on the right side of the field. And it will be stolen by Nolan and will be taken out, and lots of passing from Nolan in the first half. Nolan driving the ball up into the 15-yard line, and it'll be stolen by Evan Jansen. And stolen back by Nolan. It'll be Nolan's ball. And TCA steals it once more. And stolen back by Nolan. TCA defense, however, is right there to clean it up. And it will be a throw-in for Nolan at about the TCA 20. Throw-in to Nolan. Nolan passing it around. Looking for an open shot. Here's a shot, and it'll be through the uprights. No goal for Nolan. And it'll be a goal kick for Davis Rogers coming up. No, you guys are fine. I'm just hot. And it will be the kick from Davis Rogers out into about the 45-yard line. And it will be a throw-in Nolan, as it was kicked out of bounds by TCA. Here's the throw-in into the middle of the field, stolen by Evan Jansen. He'll take it up and pass it in the middle of the field for Trevor Douglas. Trevor taking it up, and he slips on the side of the ball, and it will be a Nolan steal. Nolan trying to capitalize all the way up to the 5-yard line. And it will be passed down to J.D. Powers, who with a bad touch pass back to Nolan. Nolan has the ball at about the 15, looking for an open shot. And it'll be kicked out. Nolan still with the ball. Cole McCabe, good defense. And he'll call a foul. Call a foul on Cole McCabe. It'll be a free kick for Nolan at about the 25-yard line. An opportunity for Nolan to score here. Number 4 will take it for Nolan. And here's the kick. It'll be a little pass out. Teammate shot into the middle. Good defense from TCA, and it'll be taken by Davis Rogers. Rogers with another one of, I believe that's 6 saves on the night for him. And he will roll it out, and it'll be TCA bringing it up. Passing in the middle of the field. Still TCA ball to Nicholas Fandrich. Nice pass out to Evan Jansen. And a trip. It'll be tripping on Nolan. And it will be a free kick for TCA. It'll be Josh Matthews taking it at about the 42-yard line. Another opportunity for TCA to score here. Josh Matthews certainly has a leg to put it in the back of the net. I think he'll be looking for a man to cross too. Here's the kick from Josh Matthews. Kicked high. And it'll be stopped by the Nolan goalkeeper. He will take it out into the middle of the field and deliver a kick. Kicked high up into the air. All the way to about the 45-yard line where it'll be taken by Nolan. Nolan working on passing the ball around. Nice pass. Good passing from Nolan. Kicked up into the middle of the field for Nolan, number 26. Headed in the middle, and it's a shot, and it's a goal! A Nolan goal off a header and off the toe of another Nolan player. It'll be into the corner of the net and a goal for Nolan, 1-0. Head coach Jerry Clark immediately bringing some subs in. He'll sub out Evan Jansen for Barrett Jessen. And as Nolan scores there, it's not like it's been a heavily dominated game for Nolan. That was about their first time bringing it into the box in a long time compared to TCA's opportunities. TCA's just had several missed opportunities to score. So if they get any more of those, they should definitely try and capitalize off of them. It'll be TCA ball down in the left corner of the field. Pass from Barrett Jessen in the middle of the field for Cole McCabe, and it'll be taken back by Nolan. Nolan on their 15-yard line across from number 10 into the middle of the field. It'll be taken by Josh Matthews to Connor Williams. Kicked out to Nicholas Vandrich, bringing the ball up. Oh, good moves by Nicholas Vandrich, bringing it down the sideline. Oh, still good moves. Bringing it all the way down to the 30. Started with the ball at the 25. Oh, and a shot, and he will fall to the ground. A goal kick coming for Nolan. Some good moves there from Nicholas Vandrich, bringing it all the way from about the 25-yard line. All the way from the 25-yard line all the way down to about the 20-yard line of Nolan. Just couldn't finish the play. It will be a goal kick for Nolan with about 33 minutes left to play. TCA takes it back, and it will be a corner kick for TCA. Sorry about that little delay right there. Corner kick for TCA. Opportunity to score again here. See if they can capitalize. 1-0 Nolan with about 33 seconds left to play. 33 minutes, excuse me. Here's the corner. Kicked into the middle for Trevor Douglas, still in the middle of the field. Nicholas Vandrich trying to make a play, trying to make a shot. Kicked in the middle. Vandrich again, shot. Oh, and it'll be just wide and saved by the keeper. Opportunities for TCA, but can't finish and capitalize. It will be a kick from the Nolan keeper way up into the air. About a 45-yard kick, and it will be headed... Oh, no, it will be saved by Daniel Jones, excuse me, and he will have a throw-in coming in. Trying to decide who to throw it to. And it'll be stolen by Nolan, and they'll take the ball up 35. Nicholas Vandrich with the steal, pass to J.D. Powers. Kicked back to Vandrich. Vandrich trying to save it. Good save from Vandrich. Taking the ball up, pass to Connor Williams into the middle of the field. Barrett Jessen. Nice pass to Nicholas Vandrich. Oh, and it'll be a hard touch from Vandrich, and it'll be crossing the middle of the field, and Cole McCabe will a shove into the back of the Nolan player from Cole McCabe. Maybe a card. Yes, it will be a card. It will be a yellow on Cole McCabe for an elbow to the back of the Nolan defenseman. And Cole McCabe will be pulled out for Brendan Williams. Brendan entering the game for TCA. Free kick for Nolan, coming down at about the 2-yard line inside the goal. Or inside the end zone, excuse me. So it'll be a free kick. Nolan taking their time to kick the ball. It will be headed and brought back into Nolan territory. TCA with the ball. Bad touch stolen by Nolan, but also taken back by TCA. TCA bringing it in the middle. Good pass from Daniel Jones. Oh, making some moves. Good pass out to Brendan Williams, I believe. Brendan taking it up the middle at the 15, trying to find some room, and it'll be kicked out of bounds by Nolan. And it'll be a TCA throw-in from about the 10-yard line. TCA trying to hurry things up, trying to get on the board. Here's the throw-in from, I believe, Brendan Williams. Throws it back to Daniel Jones, trying to look for an area to cross. Cross into the middle. Had Trevor Douglas, but it was saved by a Nolan defender. And much to the TCA fan section disappointment, Preston Krantz, it will be a free kick for Nolan. Barrett Jessen with a kicking into the chest of a Nolan player. And it will be taken by Nolan. Ooh, good play by Brendan Williams to try and stop the offensive attack of Nolan. Bringing it up the field. Good passing from Nolan. They have a man out in the open. Cross into the middle. Jake Bryans will stop it. And it will be kicked out by Nolan. TCA throw-in. That was a dangerous situation there. Several very beautiful give and goes for the Nolan offense, but it'll be taken by TCA and headed out of bounds by TCA. It'll be Nolan ball at about the 45-yard line. If you're just joining, 28 minutes left to play in the second half. Nolan 1, TCA 0. The goal just came about 5 minutes ago off a Nolan header into the back corner of the net. And Nolan has the ball. Speaking of which, out in the 10-yard line. And TCA trying to clear it out. Nicholas Fanders trying to make some moves. Trying to go outside. Trying to have someone down there. And can't, and it'll be out of bounds. And it will be a Nolan throw-in from about the 30-yard line. Throw-in. Still trying to fight over the ball, try and get possession of it. And it will be a foul called on TCA on Barrett Jessen. It will be a free kick for Nolan at about the 18-yard line, so definitely in striking range. TCA defense is going to have to step up here. Davis Rogers telling everyone where to go. Cross into the middle field for Nolan. Has a shot, and it's saved by Davis Rogers. That was a dangerous play from Nolan, as no one was there out in the middle of for a wall to create a block of the view of the site for Davis and for the shot taker. And also on that pass into the middle of the field, there was no one there. It was wide open for Nolan. Just a header into the arms of Davis Rogers was the only thing keeping it out of the goal. It'll be taken by Nolan all the way down on the opposite 20. TCA trying to make something happen with about 26 minutes left to play. Kicked in the middle of the field. Ooh, a good move from Nolan. Pass out into the middle of the field for number 16 down in the corner. Tries to save it from going out of bounds and does. Trying to figure out where to pass it to. Nolan controlling the ball. Looking for a passing lane. Has it in the middle of the field, but Barrett Jessen's right there to stop it. But passes it right back to a Nolan player, who passes it right back to a TCA player, and it's kicked high up into the air by Jake Bryans. This ball is headed 5 times back and forth between Nolan and TCA players, but it'll be back in Nolan control and kicked into the middle of the field. And TCA will take the ball back. Josh Matthews trying to bring it up and can't. It'll be stolen, but right back to Josh. A nice slide tackle from a Nolan forward. This ball is cleared all the way back into Davis Rogers' arms as he tries to figure out what to do with the ball. Here's the kick. Line drive kick. Gets a good bounce. Still going all the way to the 30-yard line. Nicholas Vandrich with the ball, bringing it up. Oh, good play from Nicholas Vandrich. No foul called on a tripping opportunity, but it'll be Nolan's ball, bringing it up into the field, trying to fight over the ball. And it will be out of bounds on Nolan. It will be a TCA throw-in coming. 25 minutes left to play in the second half. Here's another sub, Evan Jansen for Barrett Jessen. One more time. Throw-in TCA coming. As I said just a couple seconds ago, 24 and a half minutes left to play in the second half. 1-0 Nolan over TCA. Here's the throw-in for TCA. And it was stolen by Nolan again. Nolan bringing it up. Trying to make a room. There's no one up there for TCA, but TCA controls the ball. J.D. Powers trying to figure out who to pass it to. Finally has a man in Josh Matthews. Matthews bringing it up. A nice long kick down to Trevor Douglas. And it will be taken back by Nolan. Jake Bryan's fighting for the ball. And be kicked out by Nolan once again. Jake Matthews with the ball pass to J.D. Powers. Powers back to Josh Matthews. And Matthews will kick it out to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones with a nice pass up the middle. Oh, and a bad touch from Brendan Williams. But it's saved by Jake Bryan's. Into the middle field for Trevor Douglas in the middle. Trying to look for a shot. Brendan Williams with the ball. Needs to pass it. Found it. Daniel Jones in the middle of the field. Stolen by Nolan. And it will be kicked out by Nolan. Another opportunity to score there. TCA had men down on the field, but be quickly taken back by Nolan all the way down. And it will be a goal kick for Davis Rogers coming. Davis's kick all the way down to the 45-yard line where it's kept by Brendan Williams. Oh, a push. A push on Brendan Williams and no foul called, and it will be a Nolan throw-in from the 35-yard line. It's brought up by Nolan. Ooh, good moves from number 12 for Nolan. Passes it out to number 8. Crossing opportunity for Nolan. Oh, right through the legs. Nolan still trying to figure it out. And it's saved by Davis Rogers. Nolan player number 8 went right through the legs of Daniel Jones and had an opportunity for a shot, but right off of Davis Rogers. Another very nice save for Mr. Rogers. It'll be a goal kick coming with about 21 and a half minutes left to play. TCA once again looking for an opportunity to score. Good passing to Evan Jansen all the way on the side. J.D. Powers has a man in Connor Williams. Passes it to him. Connor to Evan Jansen. Evan Jansen, nice give and go to Connor. This ball will be out of bounds. Nolan ball. Definitely looked like it was off of a Nolan player, but refs call it opposite way. So it'll be stolen by TCA once again. and the 20-yard line. And stolen once again by Nolan. Nolan bringing it up the field. Oh, good play by Nolan, midfielder. And it's stolen back by TCA. TCA has some men. Here they go. Brendan Williams bringing it up the field, trying to look for a passing lane. Nicholas Vandrich in there. Pass. It's in the middle of the field. Still looking, and it'll be cleared out by Nolan. Cleared out by Nolan once again, right in the middle of the field for TCA, but squanders another opportunity to score, and it will remain 1-0. 20 minutes left to play in the second half. It'll be Connor Williams with the steal, bringing it up the field, and it'll be kicked in the middle. Oh, bad pass from Nolan. Nolan bringing it up, or TCA bringing it up, excuse me. TCA trying to figure out who to pass it to. Pass to Nicholas Vandrich, and it'll be sort of... Oh, nice move by Nicholas Vandrich. Bringing it up the field. Still bringing it up the field. Passes it to himself. Shot! Oh! Just left of the goal. A very good shot from Nicholas Vandrich. Just outside the post. And it will be a goal kick for Nolan. Man, that was extremely close for a goal for TCA, up in the corner, but just a little far outside. Substitution for TCA, Jake Bryan's coming out, and Drew Soderstrom coming in. Goal kick for Nolan. Not a very good one. Not a very good pass from Nolan either. Brendan Williams pass into the middle for Drew Soderstrom. Looking for room. Nice move. It's in the middle. Still trying to find it. And it'll be kicked out once more by Nolan. JD Powers has some room. Still has some room. Pass out to Daniel. Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. Oh, nice move by Daniel Jones. Still trying to find someone to pass it to. Finally found him. Trying to figure out. Oh, bad pass from Corey, but it's all right. TCA still has the ball. And it'll be kicked into the middle of the field and stolen by Nolan. Evan Jansen trying to make some magic happen, but can't get the ball. Nice passing by Nolan, keeping it away from TCA. Nolan has a 3-on-3 right here. Down to the 20, 10, 5. Looking for a cross opportunity. No foul coming, and it'll be Nolan with the ball still in the end zone, and it'll be out of bounds. A goal kick for TCA. Dangerous situation right there for TCA, as there was an even amount of players between TCA and Nolan coming down the field. Nolan had an opportunity, but TCA stopped it, and it will be a TCA goal kick from Davis Rogers coming with about 17 and a half minutes left to play. Here's the kick. It's a good one. All the way down to the 45-yard line, headed backwards to Trevor Douglas. Trevor Douglas bringing the ball up. Trying to find some room. Finally has some room. Nice pass to Drew Soderstrom. Oh, and there's a lot of tripping. There's going to be a foul called, and it's going to be on the 10-yard line. Are they going to count it in the box? I don't believe so. It'll be outside of the box, so it won't be a PK, but it will be very close to the goal. It might as well be a penalty kick. It will be a free kick for Nicholas Vandrich on the 10-yard line. What an opportunity right here for TCA with about 16 and a half minutes left. Nicholas Vandrich trying to decide where to put the ball. On the 10-yard line, 16 minutes left to play. Nicholas Vandrich with an opportunity to even things up. And here's the kick. Shot! Blocked by the wall. And it'll be kicked up and through the goalposts. No goal for TCA as the wall of Nolan stops it, and it will be a goal kick coming for Nolan. Nolan walking to the ball, taking their time, trying to take time off the clock. What an opportunity right there for TCA, but couldn't capitalize on it, and it will be Nolan kick coming. Good kick from Nolan. Ball's back all the way down to the 45-yard line. It'll be Nolan ball. Nolan throwing in. Oh, and it's a miss from J.D. Powers. The ball will be, kept crossing the middle of the field for Nolan. Oh, the player trips, and it'll be cleared out by TCA. Drew Soderstrom trying to get to the ball. Can't get there. It'll be TCA ball. It's a tough pass. Connor Williams right there to keep it. There goes Connor Williams down to the 45-yard line. Good pass up to Nicholas Fanrich. Can he get there before it goes out of bounds? No, it'll be out of bounds. It will be a goal kick again for Nolan. Another opportunity right there. Just a little bit out of reach of Nicholas Fanrich, the pass from Connor Williams. And a Nolan goal kick. Interesting how with 15 minutes left to play, the Nolan defenseman who is kicking the goal kicks instead of the goalkeeper has tied his shoes 4 different times. Definitely not trying to milk the clock, I would think, but it will be... A foul is given to Cole Ray, a yellow card. Didn't look like much, but foul on Cole Ray, a yellow card. I assume for tripping him, but I'm not sure. And it will be Cole McCabe coming in for Cole Ray. It'll be a Nolan free kick with about 13:45 left to play. Still 1-0 Nolan. TCA looking for opportunities to score. Trying to get the ball back from Nolan, but Nolan is currently passing the ball. Kicked in the middle of the box. Nolan had an opportunity. Missed opportunity off the head of number 10 for Nolan as he was wide open in the back corner of the box. Could have shot it, but just a little bit too high and couldn't control it. It'll be a goal kick from Davis Rogers with 13 minutes left to play in this second half. Kick from Davis. It'll be hit back by a Nolan player, and TCA will fight over it, and it will be controlled by Nolan. Nolan bringing it up the field. Good play from J.D. Powers. Nolan throw in. Played well by number 10. Crossed in the middle of the field. And it'll be TCA ball. Davis Rogers looking for an area to kick in. Has a nice line drive kick. And it'll be taken by Nolan. Headed by Connor Williams. Kicked back by Nolan. Nolan passes into the middle of the field. And a foul called on Connor Williams. Didn't seem to really do anything. But nevertheless, it'll be a foul, and it will be Nolan ball. Several arguments from the TCA fans. As that was... Did not see any contact or anything whatsoever there. However, the ball is kicked in the middle of the field for Nolan, and it will be kicked out. The Nolan player kicks it as far as he can out of bounds, seeing as he couldn't save it, just to take some time off the clock. It'll be 11 minutes left to play when it's brought back out for Davis Rogers. Davis Rogers' kick with 11 minutes left to play. Low line drive kick. Good pass. Cole McCabe trying to find out what to do with the ball. It'll be stolen by Nolan again. Oh, and another foul called. Nolan player seemed to have slipped, but apparently it was a push. Nolan fiercely arguing for a card on Josh Matthews as the foul was on him. Stop the clock. And it will be a stoppage of play. Nolan still fighting for a card. Ref not giving him one. Yet, at least. Nolan player finally getting up to his feet. And lots of subs coming in for Nolan. Nolan just tossed, or not subs, sorry, excuse me. They were just giving water to their players. One of them tossed it to a player and it flew all over one of Nolan's players. It opened up and flew all over him. Anyways, we have 10 minutes and 22 seconds left to play. Still waiting for time to be called, or time to be played. Can't tell if he's bringing out a card or what he's bringing. Davis Rogers is out of the goal at the moment. And they're bringing in Thomas Wyman, junior goalie. Think this is an effort to rest Davis Rogers up and bring him back into play as a forward or midfielder, or someone to make an opportunity for TCA. It'll be a Nolan free kick from the 30-yard line once we begin play again. 1-0 Nolan, 10 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. The clock has started. And here we go. Here's the kick into the middle of the field. And Thomas Wyman with a nice save. Hits it out of the back of the goal, and it will be a one save opportunity for Thomas Wyman as he is pulled out and Davis Rogers given the breather and back in. Thomas Wyman with a standing ovation from the TCA crowd as he saves that one play and pulled out once more. Very nice play from Thomas, and it'll be a corner kick for Nolan. Kick into the middle of the field, headed out by TCA. TCA has an opportunity to bring it up. Cole McCabe bringing it up. Oh. Bad touch from Cole McCabe, and it'll be Nolan ball down on the side of the corner. Nolan has a man, but Davis Rogers is right there to scoop it up. Here comes Davis. Davis with a nice kick down in the middle of the field. It'll be kicked out of bounds by Nolan. TCA throw-in with 9 minutes left to play. Desperately needing a goal. Throw-in from TCA down in the corner for Nicholas Fanders, trying to make something happen. Ball is kicked out into the grass fields out on the opposite side of the field. It'll be a TCA throw-in with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to play. Once again, these two teams top 1 and 2 in District 6A of TAPS. TCA trying to make something happen down in their side of the field. Ball's in the middle of the field. Josh Matthews with a header to Evan Jansen. It'll be kicked to a Nolan player. Nolan will take it out. It'll be kicked out by TCA. 8 minutes left to play. Still plenty of time. TCA just needs to make something happen pretty soon, and it'll be headed out again by Connor Williams. Nolan. Somehow it's Nolan's ball again, but don't know how, but oh well. And the Nolan player is rolling on the ground. Doesn't really seem to be hurt, just seems to be wasting time. Time is stopped, little does he know. And he's calling for a sub. Number 10 will come out for Nolan. don't know really what Coach Clark is arguing to the ref about, but it will be played and it will be a throw-in for Nolan. And here goes the clock starting again. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Ball back to Evan Jansen down in the middle of the field. He kicks it back to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones bringing it up the field. Finds Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews trying to find someone to pass it to. Passes it to J.D. Powers. J.D. brings it up the field. Nice pass back to Josh Matthews. Josh trying to figure out where to go with the ball. Bring it up the field. Using his speed. Still bringing it up the field. Josh Matthews racing. Good play. In the middle of the field. And it will be stolen by Nolan. Still stolen by Nolan. Nolan takes in the ball. And Davis Rogers will pick it up and run it out. Nice kick by Davis Rogers. Down to Trevor Douglas. Oh, bad touch by Trevor. Had an opportunity right there. Oh. And Nolan will come back and stop it. Pass to Daniel Jones. Has a man on him. Oh, gets pushed. And it's stolen by Nolan. Davis Rogers is not in goal. He's back there now, safely. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. TCA trying to keep the ball out of the goal. And Nolan will take their sweet, precious time to get this ball. Everyone's walking to it. Finally, the ball's back into play, but Nolan's just standing there. Here comes the throw-in. Thrown in the middle of the box for Davis Rogers. Davis Rogers trying to bring it out. Has J.D. Powers down on the side. J.D. pass to Connor Williams. Connor Williams to Josh Matthews, and it's stolen again by TCA. Oh, a foul is called. Davis Rogers will come in and take this free kick at about the 40-yard line. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to play. Still 1-0 Nolan. Davis Rogers with an opportunity to equalize it. Here's a kick. Kick, and it goes far right. TCA steals the ball. Kick high up into the box. Opportunity. Still opportunity. Oh, and it's goal. Ahead into the goal. And the referee calls offsides. It was a goal, but called offsides by the back referee. And it will be a Nolan free kick. Interesting call. And it will be a stoppage of play. A yellow card is given to Drew Soderstrom. Man, I don't know about that one. It was a head into the goal. Perfect opportunity, and it's a yellow card given to TCA. That's about their third or fourth yellow card in this game. Slade Savage coming into the game for TCA. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to play, and the clock has started. Low line drive kick, and it's headed backwards by Cole McKay, but taken by TCA. TCA bringing it up, pass to Nicholas Fandrich. Back to Connor Williams, trying to make something happen. To Slade Savage, good pass, into the middle of the field. Josh Matthews with the kick! Oh, and it's just saved by the goalkeeper. A good play by Josh Matthews. Close, but saved. 4 minutes left to play, 1-0 Nolan. Kicked high up into the air. Nice touch by Daniel Jones. Kicked onto the side. This ball is going to be kicked into the stands. Nolan Parent taking his precious time to get the ball back into the middle of the field. Took about 20 seconds. The ball was right next to him. Interesting. And Slade Savage coming back out once more. Drew Soderstrom back in, and number 14, Chad Rutledge into the game. 3 minutes left for TCA. Throw in from Daniel Jones coming. Here's a throw in to Josh Matthews. Back to Daniel. Back to Josh. Josh trying to pass it around. Has a man in JD. JD Powers bringing it up. Trying to find someone to cross it to. Good pass to Connor Williams. Connor Williams down on the side. Into the middle. Still in the middle. Trying to make something happen and it won't. Oh. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Oh, and a bad call by the ref. It was off of the Nolan defender, and it will be Nolan's ball somehow. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left for TCA to have an opportunity to score. Nolan with the ball down, trying to find some way to make this game unreachable. TCA still fighting. Josh Matthews with the ball. Kicks it in the middle for Nicholas Vandrich. They have a man. Nicholas Vandrich trying to race to the ball. Down in the corner at the 10. Trying to find a crossing lane. Still trying to find someone. In the middle. Still in the middle for Connor Williams. Oh, and he took too much of a step. Minute and 51 seconds left. Evan Jansen. They're down to JD Powers on the 30-yard line. Cross in the middle of the field. Too high and it'll be kicked out again by a Nolan defender. Oh, and a bad touch, and this ball will be brought out. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Yeah, I got you. Clock will be stopped for a unknown reason. It'll be a TCA penalty kick coming. Not a penalty kick, but a free kick. Minute and 28 seconds left. Davis Rogers on the 35-yard line, a chance to equalize it. Clock started. Here's a kick into the middle. And it'll be too far. Minute and 20 seconds left. Another opportunity for TCA that doesn't go right. A minute and 15 seconds. Nolan taking their time. This could be it for TCA. A minute left. Still 1-0 Nolan. Here's a kick. Be kicked out. And a kick down the field. A perfect kick. Kept in bounds. 45 seconds left to play. Throw in from Daniel Jones. 40 seconds left to play. To Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews to Connor Williams. Oh, and this ball will be out of bounds. 30 seconds left for Nolan. This ball's thrown in, controlled by TCA, and then back to Nolan. TCA has the ball. Still kept 10 seconds left for TCA to try something. And it's stolen by Nolan, and 3 seconds left to play. This should be the end of it. And that is final time. Final score, Nolan 1, TCA 0. TCA drops to 3-1, Nolan to 4-0. Thank you for listening to this match. My name is David Ash, and hope you enjoyed it. TCA's next game will be later on this week, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.